Hello there, welcome to Genesis Models. My name is Bobby Waldron, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at AK Interactive's learning series, and we're going to be taking a look at their book number 3, which is Tracks and Wheels. This book costs about €9.95, which is, I don't know, maybe about £8 or something UK, so actually rather a cheap-ish book, but you do get a lot for your money. So let's take a look inside. Now, as you can see, we've got a nice, good glossy front, good quality paper, and looking really cool. Inside, if we just have a little sort of skip through this, just to give you an idea, it's all about obviously what the title says, tracks and wheels. So it goes into actually more advanced steps in actually building your wheels and making them look rough, dirty, used, and all sorts of sort of weathering that you can put onto it without even sort of doing any of your fancy weathering techniques, using all sorts of sponges, files, and all this kind of cool stuff. So it does give you a lot in that sense as well. And then we have the spraying of things, the weathering of the wheels, using basic techniques like simply pigments and water. Very basic but very effective. Going up into more advanced stuff like using thick mud, snow, all sorts of weathering washes and everything. As you can see as well, everything is just laid out very well. You've got good quality pictures, you can see what's going on, it's illustrated nicely, and each picture has its own little paragraph explaining exactly what's going on. You've got all sorts as well, chipping, anything to do with weathering up a wheel, it is there. As well as it's not just coming along and showing you this is how, say, I do it and that's that. It's sort of like, here is how you can do it as well as this in different ways, because there are lots of ways to do one thing and achieve that goal, and it depends on the modeler whether you kind of go down that route of, say, just maybe using pigments or water, or maybe you want to sort of actually use enamel paints or stuff like that. It's showing you the different ways to achieve the same effect, right? And as you can see, it even goes into rusting and damaged wheels and achieving that as well. Now that takes up about half the book, and then obviously we start to then move into tracks, which is showing you again how to build the tracks, same format as we've got with the wheels, building the tracks and all the tips and tricks. Lovely ways of sort of getting these rubber pads looking really sort of used and everything. Really cool techniques there. And it goes into again all those different techniques, all those different weathering techniques to get your tracks looking like proper tracks, whether you want them to be dusty in different climates, really muddy European or dusty deserts. It's all in here, right? And I think that's probably enough sort of showing you. I mean, there's a nice bit at the back which sort of really showcases some really absolutely stunning models, as you can see there. But there you go, that is the book. I mean, although it's tracks and wheels, which might kind of just see, well, it's just tracks and wheels, but actually, for less than £10, you've got everything you need to know about tracks and wheels, and a lot of the techniques in here you can use for all sorts of other areas as well. It doesn't have to just be applied to wheels and tracks. You can apply it all over the model using those sort of same techniques. And because it's a series of learning guides by AK Interactive, as I say, they've got natural metal finishes, I think they've got wood effects as well, and there's another one I've totally forgot what it was, but you go to the website and there's about 5, I think there's like 5 of these in the learning series, and I'm still adding to it, and it really does, it's kind of good, because I mean, when you buy books, they sort of like do the whole broad range of modeling, which is good, but what I like about these learning series is it's focusing in on a particular area and really sort of going to town on that particular area, which is quite cool, because if you are having problems with tracks, this is a book for you. I mean, personally, I was a bit sort of about doing tracks, and this is a fantastic book to sort of really, get you professionally doing tracks and wheels. So there you go. I would highly recommend this book, definitely for less than £10. Everything you need to know, and so you can use it in other places of modelling, not just wheels and tracks. So yeah, definitely a well recommended product here at Genesis Models. So until next time, my name is Bobby Walgent, this is Genesis Models, and I hope you've enjoyed this product review.